Weatherford. We'll give it a few seconds and we'll all wave and say hi and awkwardly stare at the camera while viewers come on, and then we'll explain a little bit more about this awesome local hot yoga studio. I guess it's technically hot power yoga.
Right.
So I guess let's just launch right into it. Tell us a little bit about Pav Yoga, its history in Weatherford.
Okay. So I started out, it was really small, it was just me for a good year or so, and I was in a super small space which was right next door, and it only held like 6 mats. So then this space became available and we jumped on it and came here, and then I started accumulating teachers. So then we ended up with 4 of us now. We've been in this location this will be our 3rd year. The hot yoga point of it is really just to loosen up your body so that your muscles are nice and warm and you can go safely into the poses that we do. If you think about like a piece of glass and it's cold and it's not very pliable, you try to bend it, it's going to break. So we like to think about our muscles as a piece of glass. We will warm them up, and when you do that, it's a little bit easier to bend and move and get safely into those poses.
Yeah. So let's talk about the difference between, I guess, regular or traditional yoga and hot yoga. So you just said that it helps you bend. Are there some more benefits for hot yoga, or what made you pick hot yoga over the more traditional yoga that most people are?
I tried several different kinds of yoga before I really stuck to this form. So this one is a power yoga. It's vinyasa based. So with your vinyasa, you've got a high to low plank, an upward facing dog, and a downward facing dog. So it's an athletic style of yoga. It's constantly moving or constantly flowing. It's not where we come into a pose and really hold it like a static form. We're constantly flowing and breathing, so we connect our breath with the movement.
Okay. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about some of the specialty classes that you guys do? I know y'all do a lot of community events and things at other businesses. You want to tell us a little bit about some of those? Or?
Yeah, so this year we started something called Pav Gives Back, and it's shortened, we call it PGB. And it's always, it's on Sundays typically. On Sundays from 11 to 12. Every month we do one, and we'll pick some business or charity or something, and we collect donations for them. So the last one that we did was for Mana. This one coming up is for the animal shelter. We have kangaroos that we'll be doing here in a couple of months, so that one is really exciting. Cheryl is adopting kangaroos. So we're trying to raise money for their kangaroo habitat. So we'll be doing that August will be the kangaroo yoga. That's going to be great. So that's all those donation-based classes right there.
So I've seen, because being a part of the community, you guys do also, like, every now and then you do little fairs where you bring in vendors from like mom and pop shops, kids bring in their crafts. Tell us a little bit about what made you start doing that.
It's hard to be a small business in a big business world. And Weatherford is something that I really appreciate about our town. It's just, and being on the square too, it's a lot of small businesses. So we have done that a few times where we have brought in small vendors. We even had a kids fair where the kids made their own things and then they sold them, just kind of get the feel for that. We haven't done anything like that here recently, but hopefully we'll be able to bring the kids fair back. It just gives them a little bit more exposure and helps them like understand this is a business and make money doing it. You just have to have hard work to do it.
So then tell us a little bit about more on how you selected your name for your studio.
Oh, that's kind of a cool story. So I'm Czech. My dad was 100% Czech, and so my grandparents spoke Czech when I was growing up, and it was such a cool thing to watch. So I thought, why not name my studio after something important to me in Czech? And so my other grandfather gets intermingled, but my other grandfather, he raised peacocks when I was young, and I remember that vividly. I remember picking up the peacock feathers, one of my favorite things growing up. So I just kind of mushed the two together, and Pav Yoga was kind of born from that. So Pav means peacock in Czech.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So I guess, is there anything else you wish people knew about your studio or you, or anything you want to add?
I don't want them to be scared of the heat. It's not super hot in here. It's 90 degrees and we have added humidity. So you're looking at 50 to 60% added humidity. That's it. It's just like going outside and being outside in a Texas day. So it's not super hot. It's not scary to be in here. You're gonna sweat, and that's great. That's the biggest deal for me, is making sure they know that it's not deathly hot in here. And not to be scared, we have modifications and variations for so many of these poses.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you've been a student with us for several years.
I was gonna say, I think the most packed class I saw, there was 36 of us, and we were mat to mat, 2 rows, and we had the row down the middle and people in the lobby.
Yeah,
And I remember that class. It was,
Mhm.
that was probably the hottest class ever.
Yeah, girl.
You actually turned off the humidifiers and the heaters at that point because it was just.
Because
But I will say, during the summer, it's really nice to be in here because you do feel the heat. But then you walk outside and it's like, oh, I'm not as hot as I would be if I'd walked out of a regular yoga suit.
Yeah. Because it's, yeah, it's just like walking outside. It's okay. It's really not super hot. That's my biggest thing. What about you? Anything? No? We did add a class.
Yes.
That is not heated.
We do have a
Yeah, I
non-heated
did see
class
that.
on Sundays. It's at 2 p.m. It's a 75-minute class, and it is a slower flow of the vinyasa, and then we do some restorative, which is we use props to get your nervous system to come back to its natural relaxation state.
Right.
So then let's
So good.
talk really quickly about like the cost. Because most people when they hear yoga, they think it's really expensive. So let's talk
Yeah.
about the cost.
Okay, so we'll start in the beginning. So we've got a free class every month. We call it BYOB. It's not bring your own beer. It's bring your own body, okay? It's bring your own body. And so that's the first Sunday of every month, and that's the whole day. All those classes are free. So you can try us out for that. That's probably your best bet.
And it doesn't have to be a member that brings you, that's somebody
No.
that already does yoga. It's just bring your friends and come do it, because usually
Yeah.
whenever you try something new, it's easier to do it with a buddy.
Yeah, and then you can keep each other accountable.
That's true.
That's really
The first
good.
class I ever came to, I think it was your first class in the new studio.
Maybe.
And I came with like 2 friends. and-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, misery loves company, but you're not miserable, I promise. It is hot for the first time. But if you come in knowing it's hot,
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because I was fully prepared for
You
it.
were. You
I
did
was.
great.
I was super excited. It does
So
help with
good.
injuries, I will say. I'll give credit because I did hurt my shoulder with some of my obstacle course training and all of that, and it's really helped. So you guys have the Pav on the patio.
Someone has a question.
Oh, question.
Yeah.
Guadalupe John says, do y'all give class where and when? So like, I guess, do y'all give classes? Well, that's what we're talking about, but maybe
What
give like
times are-
times
Yeah.
and everything.
So we've got our schedule that is on Facebook. You can go there. What is it? Pav Yoga on Facebook. And then we've got pavyoga.com, which is our website. So you can go there. It's also there.
Instagram.
And it's on Instagram. So we're on all major social platforms at this point, which is really good for y'all. It's easy for you to find us and connect to us. The drop-in class is $15 and then $85 for monthly unlimited. So that's not just the classes. You're going to get free mat rentals and free waters, free admission to our workshops that we hold monthly. We'll have one of those every single month. So you get a lot of things wrapped up into that $85 unlimited package.
So I know with some of the workshops y'all do like balance, you do inversions. So if someone out there is practicing yoga, but maybe inversions aren't their strong point, they can do that.
Right.
I mean, they're really truly here to help everyone strengthen their yoga skills, and everyone can be a yogi. There's no too old, too
Right.
young, male, female. I've seen the mix of everyone in your classes.
For sure.
So, and then I'll go really quickly back to Pav on the patio.
Yes.
That is coming up this Saturday
Yes.
at Northside.
Uh-huh.
You guys do that pretty frequently. I know Caitlin leads the class. She doesn't want to be on camera.
She's out there. She's hiding.
Nope.
No?
No.
Hey, there she comes.
Hey, open the door. Say hi.
There she is. You're welcome. Hi.
Hey, yeah, Pav on the patio at Northside Road, meeting $10 gets you an hour yoga, bring your mat. It also gets you a tea, a juice, a coffee, or a beer of your choice. Beautiful patio, beautiful people. The workshop right here afterwards for balance, and then afterwards they have a crawfish boil and a milk. So it's gonna be like a perfect
Say what?
day. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect day.
We're doing it.
Bring yourself.
Good job, bud.
You're welcome.
done it before. We did it last year. It's so much fun to partner with Northside. They are such a cool group of individuals. We love them. So that's awesome. It's such a cool opportunity to get outside and do yoga instead of coming into the studio.
So check out their schedule on their Facebook, Instagram, and website. But also, Wednesdays are special days.
Yeah.
Because you guys have
Music.
yeah.
Flow jams. Yeah.
Ayo.
So we do that. Yeah, we'll do that at the 8:45 class and we do it at the 6:30 class. It's always a theme of some sort for the music or an artist or something seasons. It's always something different. But today's I Love My Mama because Mother's Day is on Sunday. So it was awesome this morning. We already sweated it out at the 8:45 and then we'll do it again at the 6:30. But next week is Reba McEntire, so you really want to come in for that. It's going to be awesome.
You guys have done everything. I remember, was it Train? I think we did.
Yeah, we did
Train, Taylor Swift,
Mm-hmm.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's done a lot of fun classes.
Nirvana.
And then, yeah, Nirvana. Yeah, that was a good class.
That was a good one.
So then let's talk about another fun class that you guys do from time to time. It's at night. It's called Yoga.
Oh my
It's my
gosh.
favorite.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, we love that. So that's going to be underneath our specialty classes. We are getting more and more into what we want to do with specialty classes. We have some other things coming up in the next few months that Cheryl and I actually were talking about this morning. Some of them involve animals and other things. It's just going to be great. We're really excited for all these different kinds of yoga classes that we're getting ready to do. But yoga, I mean, if you look right there, that's an industrial strength black light. So one of our students is letting us use that. Thanks, Alan. We love you. So that is what we use to get it party mode. And then we'll change out all these lights to the black lights. We have black light paint, and we have a playlist, and we flow, and it's sweaty and
Glow sticks.
yeah, it's great.
Wear bright, fun neon colors or white. It looks amazing underneath the lights.
Yeah,
It's a party.
Yeah.
it is a party, and that's coming up too. You'll see that we're constantly posting on Facebook. That's the best place that you can go.
Yes.
Do you have any more questions or?
None right now.
Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and show us attempting to do some yoga poses. This is great. I'm super pumped.
Okay.
This will be great.
Yeah. All right.
You can grab a camera.
Yeah.
While I go over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, because we're not going to give you
So
guys.
Blake, do you want to be on the camera for a second? Because I mean, you're going to be on
I'm
it.
trying to hide.
She's like, I don't know if I want to hold the camera. or
Well,
not.
you don't have to be on it. It's just
You can be behind it, behind the camera.
yeah,
I'm gonna
it'll be
take
great.
Come on, Matt.
Don't worry, I'll just slap my makeup off
So we'll
everywhere.
do-
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Look at it. Yes, that's pretty close. Like,
It's like a hybrid running man.
Okay. All right. Go into a mount. Let's just do something very simple in the beginning. Arms are going to reach up towards the ceiling. Reach and stretch. That's perfect. Okay, good. Bring your hands to your heart right here. Yeah. Go back up into a mountain. Forward fold. Come all the way down. You got it.
Don't be
Come on.
scared. There.
Halfway lift. Stay right here. Push yourself away from yourself. Step into a high plank. I'm going to give you guys a vinyasa because I feel like you need it. So go into a high plank. Good. Low plank, elbows up against the ribs, like this. Upward facing dog. Hold here. Flip the tops of your feet. Flip
Oh,
them.
that's- oh.
There you go. Flip. Yeah. Press to the hands. Lift through the chest. Downward facing dog. Take it back. Push all the way. Beautiful. Right side warrior one. Step your right foot through. Okay. Blake, check it out. See what Nicole's doing.
Oh,
She's gonna drop her back foot. Drop that back foot.
and I go what?
Right here, look where we're here, yeah. So we got our back foot turned out. You got it. Reach up high with your arms. Hands at your heart. Lift your back leg. One up. Come on, Blake.
I'm gonna go feel
Get
it.
your balance working. Oh, yes, yeah. Woo. Back to a warrior one. Set it down. Vinyasa, you remember. High plank to low plank, work it out.
Okay.
Up dog, flip those feet. Flip your feet, good. Downward facing. We gotta do the left side. We'll move on. Left side, warrior one, step through. Drop the back foot, turn it out. Here it is. Drop your back foot, like back foot.
What?
Twist.
There it is.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Perfect. Hands at your heart. Get it. Lift up the back leg. Come on, press through.
Yeah.
You did do it.
I got this.
Warrior one, set it down.
professional.
Upward facing, flip your toes. Yes, downward facing, push it back. All right, so bring your feet to your hands. Come forward. Let's jump in. Halfway lift. Forward fold. You can. Mountain, come on up. Eagle on the right side. Now, I'm going to see how tight we are in our shoulders.
Now, what is she doing over here?
She's doing it.
Okay, so you're going to wrap. Take your right arm up underneath. Left arm, good. Fingers up.
Like that?
Yes. Now take your right leg and wrap it around. Whatever, like an all-star. Sit down lower into your eagle.
Oh, I'm sitting?
Yes, you're sitting.
Like that?
Yes. Mountain, come up. Beautiful. Go over to the left side. Change it out. Left arm is underneath.
Okay.
You got it. Left leg is on
That
the
way?
top.
Heyo.
Okay.
You got it. Sit down.
I should have started coming to classes like 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
3 weeks ago.
You're
Now I'm
okay.
back.
We're all right. Sit down. Save it, please. Save it. Good. Mountain, come up.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another one. Let me get you some blocks. This is going to be
Okay.
fun.
Oh, this will be good.
This will be real good.
I tried to give her a list of poses. I think we should
Okay,
do that.
so if you're a chiropractor or a masseuse, contact us because we need you next week for Weatherford Wednesdays.
Okay. Hands at your heart. Bring your right leg up. Standing leg raise on the right side.
Oh,
You got it.
second on there?
Nope, nope, not yet. Your hand is going to go there.
Your hand is going to go down there.
Okay.
Stay out to the side.
Okay.
Come back to the center. Straighten it out. Arms reach. Take them up. Take it back. You're going to take your right leg back behind you. Arms are coming back. This is called airplane. Okay? Half moon is where we take our left hand to the block and we open up. Get it like lift.
I'm lifting it.
Yeah, lift it.
You can move the block to wherever is
Yeah.
more comfortable to
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
And you're gonna.
Okay, I'm back.
There we go.
There it is.
All right.
Good. Forward fold. Come down. Woo! All right, now come up for this mountain reach. Hands at your heart.
Okay.
Okay, now you got the left side and the left leg.
Because you have to
Change
take
your
out-
blocks
So I'm
over.
going that way first. And
There you
then-
go.
Okay.
Take it out to
Good
the
looking
side.
at.
Ooh, that's a hip popping happening. Come back to the center. Straighten it out and lift it up a little bit. Get your arms up over your head.
Okay.
Airplane. Take those arms back.
Can I get over my sound?
Yeah, make that airplane.
That was my exhale.
Good. Good. You draw your breath. Half moon. Drop your hands to the blocks. Open it up. Ooh. Find that foot, Nicole. Press down.
Heyo.
Seriously. What are you doing over there, Cheryl? Come on. Blake's holding it. Blake's got it. He's nailing it.
I think we should do crow.
Forward fold. Nicole wants crow.
She's like, I'm gonna own
Crow
that.
or like shoulder stand. I got that.
Okay, you go. Get that crow. Get it.
What?
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna walk you through it. I'll let you do. Girls,
Okay, they mentioned crow like 5 times this morning, so I have a
You're
back
ready.
Okay.
You're ready. You can do it.
I'll
Start.
just be a scarecrow.
We can't do that.
I don't
This
live
is
very long.
Downward facing dog.
Okay.
Bring your feet halfway up your mat and bring them together. Look at that. You got it. You got
I
it.
mean, like, I'll take 2 seconds.
Lift your heels.
Okay.
Walk your hands back in the center of your shoulders.
Okay.
Bend your elbows.
Well, I can't. Oh, I can't.
Now,
Can I bend my? Oh. okay.
yeah, take
I'm
that
going.
one at a time.
Okay.
Squeeze your elbows in and have a B12 between your elbows. So you need to walk your hands up just a little bit. There you go.
Right there.
And your shins are going to go in the backs of your arms.
Oh, you want me to go?
I do want you to go.
Okay. Can I move that far?
Yeah, you sure can.
You want me to do that? Okay.
Look ahead of you.
Okay.
And then you lean into it a little bit and bring your heels to your bum. Squeeze.
Did I get it?
You got it. Stay there.
Okay.
Stay right there. Good job, you guys. Come on, Nicole. Yes. That's beautiful, you guys. Okay, now you can come down, sit your feet down. Good work.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a great one.
That was so good. Okay.
Most people can't hold it
like look at your knees. You're gonna take them out as wide as you can. Okay.
I don't know about this. Okay.
You'll be fine.
There you go.
Okay. Is that
Yes.
good?
Yes.
That's sufficient.
That is, yes,
That is
almost.
sufficient.
I'm gonna touch you. I'm gonna assist you. He's telling me
Okay.
about his assist. He did not like it, so I'm
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
assist him. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring you out. Flex your feet.
Okay.
Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm right behind you. Flex.
Okay.
There you go. And then move your hips back just a little bit. There you go.
Okay.
Stay right there.
Okay.
Woo! Okay, how we doing? Nicole, I'm gonna move you.
Yeah.
So we assist in the classroom. This is a really good place for you to see me assisting so you know. Like we will, we'll touch you, move you, kind of get you where we need you. Or where we can deepen the pose for you a little bit, and we want to keep your alignment the right where it's at. So we are safe in our pose. So Nicole, come back. No. No.
Come on, Nicole.
We have a great view of him right now. Either I get a good view of her or a great view of him. So this is where we're at right now. And then I get a view of Cheryl
This
too.
is real true.
So
Yes,
this is just the reality of it.
I love it.
Are we supposed to rib it? This is not wrong.
Awesome. Okay, shift out. Come forward. Take a seat. Just a comfortable seat.
Okay.
Let's do the crisscross applesauce. Yeah, that's called easy pose. Hands come to your heart. Thumb knuckles to your forehead. And then when we take a little bow, we say namaste. And all that means, don't be scared. That's something else that somebody, other people might be a little bit afraid of. It's okay. Namaste just means lightly honors lightly. So it's telling you thank you for doing this practice. Okay? So we'll take a little bow and we all say namaste. That's it.
Hey,
That's it? That
I'm so proud of y'all.
Sweet.
was awesome. Thank you. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
So,
He said he'd fall flat on his face if he tried those. So, hey, Heath.
hey,
Not that bad.
So, Pav Studio on York Street.
Yeah.
Come and see them. If I can do it, you can do it.
That's right.
And
It's not that hot.
It's not that
It's
hard.
It's not that
Don't
hard.
be scared.
No.
Don't be scared. It's okay. It's okay.
and I think I'm an expert now. I think I'm advanced. I think I'm advancing.
Guys, he's a
I'll
cool,
teach the next
he's
class.
a yogi, so
I mean, look at my flexibility now. Look at that.
come out and see these beautiful ladies and check out them on Facebook. Thanks for joining us.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.